Hey everybody, DeLongshot Signatures here. This is episode 75 of my 2024 TTMs, and I've got 4 successes to share with you all. All of these are on some trading cards. Been trying to get a lot of some sets I've been working on sent out. So we're going to start off here with a couple hockey returns. First one came back on Saturday. It's a 1-of-1 success in 12 days from former NHL defenseman Mike Crowley. Just so happened to have his 98-99 Pacific card. Didn't have too many cards because he didn't play too many games. I think he played about a season's worth of games. Was a pretty decent point scorer, but his plus-minus was pretty low. Plus-minus isn't the greatest stat in the world when it comes to determining how efficient a player was, but I guess his defensive game just wasn't, great enough for the NHL. But still, he's played more games and had more points than I will ever have in the NHL. So very cool return there. The other one is also from a former NHL player. This is a 2-of-2 success in 14 days from Ken Sabrin. Signed both of these Pro Set cards. He also had a relatively short career. I think about the same, about maybe a season's worth of games. But it counted because in his one season with the Flames, he played one playoff game, and they would go on to win the Stanley Cup that year. So I believe if you play at least one game in a playoff run, your name gets etched onto the Stanley Cup. I believe he's like the dad or the uncle of current hockey player Scott Sabrin, who I know played in the NHL for a few different teams, but has bounced back and forth between that and the minor league AHL. Not really sure where he's at now, but really glad to get Ken added to the collection. And then I've been going through a bunch of old football cards that I've had forever now. I might try and see how much it would cost to get full sets of these. Considering they're from the 2000s, it's probably going to be a little bit more than I would like. Or maybe I can find a better website to buy singles off of. But just started going through these, trying to figure out what names I remembered that signed and that I've gotten before. And a lot of those guys have stopped signing, but thankfully there were still a few who did. So I sent 4 cards and got them back in 21 days from former NFL running back James Stewart. Got him before for my 2000 Pacific set. And I found these 4 cards, which he was kind enough to autograph for me in other binders. And then, similarly with this one, looked through several binders, found some cards, and I'd sent to this guy before, and I had it that I never got back from him, so I was like, oh shoot, that sucks. But it turns out I actually did get back from him. I just never updated it in Star Tiger, and now I've got some more cards of him. But he signed 3 of 3 in 8 days. This is former NFL running back Coral Buckhalter, or Corell, I'm not sure how it's supposed to be pronounced. But I got 2 of his cards during his time with the Eagles, and then had another binder that had some more modern, late 2010s cards, or 2000s cards, and got one of him with the Broncos, because I think the photos that I got signed were of him with the Broncos. So, nice NFL running back successes there. But that is it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. Best luck with your guys' collecting. Take care.